Confidence, 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 confidence. Everybody wants to be confident. However, not everybody deserves to be confident. Call me a jackass. I don't care. I will explain why you do deserve to be confident or why you don't deserve to be confident. Now, I'm saying some people don't deserve to be confident, not so you lose hope that you are not capable of being confident. If you put in the effort of being confident, believe me, you will become confident. Confidence is essentially your self-image. The way that you see yourself, the way that you believe others perceive you, this all has to do with confidence. That is essentially the pillars of confidence. How you perceive yourself and how you think others perceive you. How others actually perceive you doesn't really fucking matter. It's your thoughts or your beliefs of how other people perceive you and how that makes you feel that actually matter. Now, confidence can be built easily by a few things. Number one, probably the most easiest one to work on because it's just physical, you do it. Competency. Learn a new skill. Doesn't have to be anything hard. I have picked up skateboarding, I picked up guitar, I picked up music production, I picked up drawing, I picked up designing clothes, I picked up sewing, I picked up photography, I picked up fucking going to the gym, I picked up calisthenics, I picked up running. These are all things, physical things that you can do and you can improve on and you can physically see if you are progressing or not. These little things are what I call little win indicators. When you do something and you learn something new neuron pathways are activated in your body, and what this does is it makes your brain better. It makes your brain smarter. The way that this works is because it works on your problem solving skills, and the way that your brain works is the more problems you are able to solve on your own, keyword on your own, the more competent it will feel in day-to-day life. And competency results in confidence, because once you know that you can do certain things, you get a certain sense of self, of I'm able to do that thing. I can do 10 push-ups. I can do a muscle up. I can do a handstand push-up. These are physical things that take effort to learn. And once you learn these things, your body feels the benefits from it because it works in ways that it didn't before. It sees things in a new way because you have a new identity from these new things that you were doing. Another important thing is identity. You can do all of these things as a starting base. Good. However, if you don't have the identity of somebody who is competent, of somebody who is confident, and somebody who is able to do the things that need to be done, all of these things won't matter to your brain as much as they could, because your self-image is screwed. You can go to the gym and you can lift heavy weights, but if you don't have the mindset of I am somebody who is fit, you will never reach that physical self of you that is fit. You can go and lift weights, you can go eat the diet, but if in your head you are still that slobby fat bastard, after some time you will return to baseline, and all that effort that you put in will be lost because you don't have the right mindset shift for these physical things to manifest in your reality. Let me tell you, everything comes up here first. As above, so below. For you to achieve a certain thing in life, you must act as if you already have it, as if you are already the embodiment of it. I am fit. because I tell myself I am fit. I'm not fit because of how my body looks. I am fit because I have the mindset of somebody who is fit. I am somebody rich and wealthy, not because of the dollars in my bank account. I am somebody rich and wealthy because I give that to myself. Do you understand how this works? You will never have anything physically that you have not already given yourself mentally. You cannot beat around this bush. You must align yourself with that being of you that already has these things, because when these things come to you, they must feel natural. It shouldn't feel like a crazy big change. It's like, no, that's already who I am. My life isn't going to change. If I see $1 million in my bank account today, my life will not change because I am already rich. I already have $1 billion in my bank account. Do you think I care about a measly $1 million? No, I don't give a fuck. To add on to this, scarcity versus abundance mindset. When you go out and you do your groceries, you go to get the thing that you want, and what do? You just thought that in your head, right? You look at the price. Why? Because you're a fucking brokey. You're a broke motherfucker who doesn't live in an abundance mindset, and that's why you deserve to be living the way that you do. Once you switch the narrative and say, why would I look at the cost of this bubble gum? I want it. I'm gonna buy it. I don't care if the difference is $1 or $3 or $5. I don't give a fuck. I have $1 million in my bank account at any given moment. Why do you think I would care about a measly $4? You're gonna get an Uber ride to work. You look at the cost and but it's $10, and if I save and pre-order and 15 minutes in advance, then I'll be able to save 60 cents. And if I do that every day, well, I'll be saving $5 a week. $3 a week, my bad. Bro, how fucking broke are you that you need to worry about a 60-cent difference? You need to go to work anyways. You need to go wherever you're going anyways. What difference does it fucking make if it's $1 or $2 or $3 or who cares? You need it. You are rich and abundant. You will buy it either way without looking at the price. Why would you? The price doesn't matter. You are living in you are living in the plane of the physical. And that's why you're broke, because physically you're broke, so you let yourself mentally think that you're broke. Your physical does not define your mental. The cage is whatever you allow it to be. I am free because I set myself free from the shackles and the chains that I had set in my brain. I was self-restricting myself from living my best life because I was like, oh no, I don't deserve it. Or once I'm jacked, then I'll be able to go get girls. Or, you know, once I'm rich, then I'll be able to go buy that thing I like. No, motherfucker, no. You need to flip the whole fucking narrative, bro. You already are rich. You just need to realize it. There are infinite parallel universes out there. What makes you think that you are not a billionaire or a trillionaire in one of them? You are, bro. Anything is possible. Anything is infinite. You have to choose to live in the reality that you want. And don't tell me, oh, it's easier said than done. That's your fucking mind trying to keep you locked. It's as easy as you let it be. It's as simple as that, bro. If you are the only one restricting yourself, what makes you think your life is going to change? Your life does not change from the physical things that you have. You might think, oh, once I buy this car, then I'll be happy. Oh, once I'm in a relationship, then I'll be happy. Once I have this physique, then I'll be happy. Once I get a new job that pays me more, then I'll be happy. No, motherfucker, you are looking at it wrong. The way to build your confidence is to give yourself these things and to give yourself the identity of a person who already has those things. These things that you think you desire, you only desire them because you want to feel the things that you're gonna feel when you have them. You don't want the actual car. You want the status and the ego boost that comes with having this car. You don't want the girlfriend. You want the love. You want the secure relationship. You want the affirmations. You want the confidence boost. You want the reassurance. That's what you want. So why would you try and change a cause by changing a cause? Sorry, why would you change an effect by changing an effect? You need to change the effect by changing the cause being your mindset, your internal vibration, your frequency, your wavelength, your self-image, whatever you want to call it. It is essentially what is up here that actually dictates what is out there. You know what I'm saying? I need you to really understand and grasp what the fuck I'm talking about. Because if you don't apply this to your life, I promise you, your life will never change. The reason that you're living the life that you live is because your life is the sum of all the actions that you have committed, as well as all the mindsets and beliefs that you have. Bro, you can think, oh, I want to be rich. You can think, oh, I want to be jacked. Sure, with that mindset, you could get there. Maybe after 100 years. Or you could flip the narrative, say, I already am rich. Once you operate with that mindset, you will do things that your old vibration will never have done. To achieve things that you can never achieve, you must do things and think in ways that you have never thought. And it will feel uncomfortable at first. It will feel like you're forcing it. It will feel very unnatural. And your body will say, your old frequency will say, oh no, this doesn't work and it's not really worth my effort. With that mindset, of course you're never gonna succeed, bro. Of course you're never gonna succeed. Because you need to have the mindset and the blind, almost like ragingly autistic faith that whatever you are doing will work. No, I'm eating this food, I'm eating this protein, I'm going to the gym because I already have my physique that I want. And 5 years down the line, I'm gonna have a physique that I couldn't even imagine. That is the mindset that you need to have. You need to have the mindset of, you need to start where you think your end is. That's fucking right, you just heard me. You wanna make $1 million a month? Okay, you are gonna start with the mindset of somebody who makes $1 million a month. And then what will happen is once you reach that $1 million a month, you'll be like, this is nothing. This is nothing to me. And then you'll be able to build up in a way that you could never have before, because your mind is the only limitation stopping you from achieving what you need to achieve in, well, what you want to achieve in life, not what you need to achieve in life. But let's be real. What is the point of living a life where you are not making the most out of your potential? So you actually could say you are doing what needs to be done. It's not what you want to do. It's what needs to be done. Once you have that internal shift, the confidence will come. Just don't worry about it. Just say, no, I already am confident. I don't need to worry about watching more videos about how to be confident. I want this to be the last video you ever watch about mindset. Because I'm giving you all the information. And the reality is, you might think that there's some secret little tip that once you find it out, once you figure it out, something's gonna happen and the light bulb's gonna go off and you're finally gonna reach that self. Let me tell you, by thinking like that, you are chasing. The universe doesn't give things to people who chase. The universe gives things to people who already have. Why do they say the richer get richer and the poorer get poorer? There you go. Why is it easier for a butterfly to come to you than it is for you to chase a butterfly? There you go. Why is it easier for a cheetah to chase you than you to chase a cheetah? There you go. The reason that this works the way it works is because the universe gives things to those who already have. The universe will not give you anything that you haven't already given yourself. And by internally shifting your identity to somebody who already has these things, you are giving yourself these things. And the most important thing is to eliminate the importance of these things that you want, to be good with it and to be good without it. And I know you're thinking, whoa, but I need to pay my bills. What do you mean? How can I be good and be good without it? I need the money in my account. That's why you're broke. Because you're living on the physical plane. You need to live in the mindset of, I'm already rich. The bills will be paid. I promise you, when you live like this, you will stop worrying about these little small autistic, earthly, mundane things that you think matter, but don't actually matter. These are just constructs that have been built by society to keep you the way that you are. And that's why you've been living the life that you live. A life of mediocrity. Eh. Honestly, I have more to tell you, but this is the main idea of what I want you to take away from this. Internally shift first. Give yourself the things that you want, and then stop desiring. You can't sit in the chair of having and in the chair of wanting at the same time. You either want or you have. The universe knows this. I want nothing because I've already given myself everything I could possibly desire. I used to want $1 million until I realized $1 million isn't really that much. It's nothing crazy to fantasize about. And that led me to giving myself $1 billion. I am a billionaire. Not because of what's in my bank account, but what's in my brain account. That's a bar. Yeah, that's the main thing I want you to take away. Internally shift. Be okay with not having. Be okay with not having the things that you think you want, because you need to already give them to yourself mentally first. And once you give them to yourself mentally first, the universe will find a way to physically give it to you. I promise you. I guarantee you. It might take some time. It will take work. Don't think that just by internally shifting yourself and not putting in any work, you will achieve the things that you want. No, you will achieve the things that you want by internally shifting yourself. Once you internally shift yourself, it will be revealed to you what you need to do to get these things, to physically see these things and have them in your possession physically, because you already have it mentally. You just need to receive it physically. You already have it, you just need to receive it. Don't let that go over your head. It's a glorious day out here, man. My name is Zero. Glory Vision is the mission. I hope y'all can use this video to absolutely fucking change your life. I really hope this is the last video you need altering your reality and building your confidence, because the wisdom is already within you. There's no secret tip that somebody's gonna tell you that's gonna make something click. No, the wisdom is already within you, and I feel like you've always known that. You've just been distracting yourself from putting in the work. And by putting in the work, I mean internally shifting your mindset to somebody who already has all these things. I'm on the side of the road, the highway and shit, man. Life is beautiful. Peace out.